Hello and welcome to our blind let's play of Overlord. Don't know too much about the game. I don't even recall when in the 9 Hells I ever buy this game, but apparently I do own it. I'd have to take a guess. It's tied to the Dungeon Keeper franchise, I think. Maybe not directly, but it sort of has the same theme. Same theme of things. So probably somewhere from that is where I bought it. Either way, it's a real-time strategy game of a sense, but except instead of doing the top-down thing, you're the overlord in the middle of the fighting, and you have your minions around with you, which you have to achieve tasks. And that's all I know about the game. Definitely normal difficulty.
Here, this one. It's him. Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll freshen him up. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already.
Right.
I am Null, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness. The haziness will pass, and your muscles will become limber again. This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live. Now you are here, you can call forth minions from this minion gate. Ah, look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control. Of course, if you want to get straight to the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs.
I'm taking the tutorial.
Your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master, unless you give them a task. Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes skill and maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem. I think the Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed him out for the crows long ago. Teach him to respect his overlord. Stop! You're tickling! You're tickling! Good! Now hit him again. Don't hold back. See? It's all coming back now. Evil is not something you just forget. Come on, you metal lump! That's it! Now you've got him!
Okay. What now? Much easier to hit this way.
Come on, princess! You move don't smell as good. He's out of your reach, sire. Use your minions to shut his flapping mouth. Oi, Tubbs! They should call
Left
you
mouse
the
to send
Overlord.
minions to the chest. Jester minion.
Oh, it warms my black heart to see them running about the place, trying to rip each other apart. Oh. Call your minions back, Master. All of them. Oi, Mr. Overlord, show me some evil. If you need your minions to follow a complicated route, then you must sweep them through it.
Both right and left, right, so left to send the minions, right to recall them, both to give them complicated orders, which means what? Oh, okay, I can directly control the minion group with my mouse now.
Call that evil? Overlord? Overrated, more like.
It's
Don't
fairly
let him get
simple.
away, sire. Sweep your minions after him. Bet he'll whittle himself silly. I hurt! I hurt! I think you're ready, Master. Accompany me to the throne room. Evil deeds won't do themselves. Feel free to beat him further if you wish.
Yeah. Can I save again? I have no idea about the controls. You have auto-saving slots. Right. Ah, this is horrible. So there's no save in the game, auto-saves. We basically need to switch the slot so we can maintain saves games we can return to later. There's only 10. Actually, that's better than when I thought. I thought the game would only have an autosave that basically keeps overriding itself. So if something goes wrong, I can't go back, which is the worst thing ever. But this is actually slightly better than what I feared.
Leave me alone, sire! I've got to heal!
Can I go there? So, tutorial over.
Your throne room, sire. Alas, one cannot be a bastion of evil these days without wretched heroes lining up to prove themselves. That last lot were particularly bothersome, killing your predecessor like that. Still, you're here now, sire. Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the tower. But it's merely a setback for the forces of darkness, sire. You are our new Overlord. Rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes, and re-establish a dark domain. This is the tower portal, sire. Sadly, it's missing its power source, the tower heart. However, there's still a tiny bit of energy left. It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step through the gate. I shall meet you on the other side. Salutations!
Yeah, I think there's not much point in wasting time here at the moment.
Most wise master.
Everything's ruined. So let's just go forward. Also, what we need to keep doing is switching the autosave spot. Right. So we'll cycle through them. It's not a maybe keep one like at the start of our session, then cycle through them. That should give us enough autosave slots. So if things turn to shit, I can always go back.
Keeper of the ruined tower.
I don't intend to go over my
Most
choices. This is
wise
more about
master.
precaution in case of technical difficulties. It's a first mission, how hard could it possibly be?
Ah, you made it through the gate, sire. This tranquil wilderness, so rural and idyllic. Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord. You can summon your minions from these gates. They are ancient arcane links between your tower and this land. Currently, you can only summon browns. You must find the other lost minion tribes before you can summon them. Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination. Your minions are waiting. They need only to be summoned. Brown minions are your main fighters. They will happily die, so you don't have to. These fluffy creatures barely know they're alive, but you can still harvest life force from them. Remember, life force equals minions. Return to the gate to call more to your side. Good, sire. Your minions will dutifully bring you anything they find, like this life force. They do not have the wit to do anything else, nor the pockets. You can absorb life force yourself, Master, by merely getting near it. All they do is chew grass until something kills them.
Everything looks like Dungeon Keeper, even there's a tower heart
Stupid,
instead of a
pointless
dungeon heart.
creatures.
The health bars look like things from Dungeon Keeper and all that.
For you.
3 to use that. What the hell is it? In the water though. So do we need blue ones? Blue ones, red ones, green ones. Or something else. Different colored tribes. Do different things.
These urns ahead may yield something beneficial. There's nothing minions like more than breaking things. Well, apart from killing things.
Okay. One of the goblins got something. Not sure what it is. I think he has a different weapon. The club is the standard weapon, one of them has a small axe. So I guess it's not totally irrelevant if you lose your little imps either. You might lose upgraded ones. Not sure if you lose the equipment at the same time. Anyway, we need more. How the hell do I upgrade myself? Maximum 5. Right.
Our way is blocked. Ah, but we have strength in numbers. Use all your minions on that pillar, and they will work together to move it. All yours, you putrid lumps of flesh. Make your master proud. Onwards!
Oh! Halflings took over my farm, tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made, and the soup, and the jelly, and the ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night, but I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no, they're worse than the pumpkins. Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh. Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they?
Why would I take jobs from
Even
peasants?
the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins. Keep those squeaky things away from me. Keep away. They're screaming. The pumpkins are screaming. They're scared. Get them! Get them! Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they?
I have no idea.
Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins. Keep those squeaky things away from me. Keep them away. My farm. Oh, well, I'd rather have a wrecked farm than one smelling a halfling. These aren't your normal tea-sipping cakey. That showed him. Oh, you'd better get going, sonny. And the path behind my house leads to the village of Spree. Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about, so be careful.
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Me? Well, I think I'll stay here. Fix me farm. Maybe grow marrows instead. Yeah, marrows don't talk so much. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Wonder how much hidden loot the game has. I mean, is there a point in trying to destroy everything? Like Mr. Peasant there. Still don't understand why I'm taking jobs from him then. Supposed to be an evil overlord. All of them are dressed like pumpkins, right? Seem to be able to order them to attack the guy. I suppose I could try to kill him myself, but I don't particularly want to do that. Not unless I have a reason to. That's more about precaution against breaking the
access
game.
areas that are too small for your evil magnificence. Oh yes.
Ah, right. More or less tests of your control skills, I suppose. Better equipment pieces, armoring, weapons, that sort of stuff. There's no good really indication of how good they are though, and what's the real difference. Maybe the percentage is an implication like how effective they are, a little bit more effective than normal imps, maybe a little bit more durable, I have no idea. Game doesn't seem to care too much. Ooh, little shits.
See the cloud that rose from those dead halflings? That's evil energy. It gathers in all us evil creatures. You will learn more of it in time, Master.
Okay. Need to use them to work the mechanism. Probably should look through the controls too. Maybe the game has a map or something. I don't want to do that now. I'll play this first mission without trying to learn really anything on my own. Let's see
The
what the
tower heart. The halflings must have used it to grow pumpkins. The little fools. They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear those pumpkins and let's get it back to the tower. Your minions will carry it for you, Master. Being the Overlord means never having to lift anything heavy.
right. We need more and more and more to open up new areas. Right.
Careful! Careful!
So there are clear levels, even though there
Here's
don't
a
seem to
found
be.
shortcut.
This area probably is somewhere we're gonna return multiple times to, but there are hard limits to where you can go at a time.
Moldy, keep up with the other minions. Giblet, I see you pretending to hold it with one claw. Hold your share, Gubbin, you useless sack of pus.
Yeah, I think I'll go back to the tower, learn a little bit about the tower heart, maybe end there. I'm guessing this is more or
You
less
should
basic.
return to the tower, sire.
Yeah, basic formula game will follow 4 tribes: blue, red, green, and brown. Ooh, I got a spell.
You should return to the tower, sire.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. 3 mana bars, 3 health bars.
It is back where it belongs. This is the heart of the tower, sire. It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain. It will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources. And look, it seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! And it seems to have retained one of its spells. The Fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises. But I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here. Open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I'm not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall stay here. The heart will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do. Use the gate to return to the halfling domain. Salutations!
Domain, tower, I don't get it. Does this mean what exactly? Is this your maximum? This is how many you have in the mission area? I'm sure it'll become obvious. What is this? This is your maximum amount of minions. This is no idea. This is no idea. This is probably money, maybe. Find a crane for the tower renovation. And this might be nice if you actually knew what these were. I'm sure it'll become obvious. Or not. Right.
Savior of the Tower Heart!
So it's very much like Dungeon Keeper, not
Most
in
wise
any gameplay
master.
wise, but
You should be off
in the
smiting
feel and
things,
atmosphere of the
master.
game. Except
Keeper
it's
of
more
the
of a
ruined tower.
little bit of adventure this time. I'm the center of everything,
Savior of
though.
the Tower
I can
Heart.
still fight. I can still cast spells. So
Most wise master.
hard to say from a little bit of a
Keeper of
brief
the ruined
gameplay session
tower.
like this. I'm hoping at least it'll be more than just
Savior
straight
of
up
the
fighting,
Tower Heart.
because it was never a good part in Dungeon Keeper either.
Most
The
wise
fights were a
master.
huge mess and a not
Keeper
well,
of
huge
the ruined
messes
tower.
really. It was all about building your dungeon
Savior
and
of the Tower Heart.
having a plan to deal with when the initial
I'm sure there's
having
some
a
overlording to be done,
a
sire.
plan
Somewhere.
to deal with the inevitable
Most
rush of
wise
enemies that
master.
come to your dungeon and survive it. That's what Dungeon Keeper
Keeper
is
of the
basically.
ruined tower.
Or expanding your dungeon into the enemy dungeon.
Savior of
Point
the
is,
Tower
it was
Heart.
never about the fighting, so more
Most
about
wise
problem solving
master.
thing. I'm hoping this more or less keeps the feel of it.
Keeper of the ruined
Not
tower.
much of a, not too many options so far, but it was. I
Savior
feel like
of the Tower Heart.
shut the fuck up. I feel like I'm still in the tutorial section more or less. So I'm guessing things might get
Most wise master.
more interesting when you get more
You should be off smiting things,
goblin
master.
tribes.
Keeper of the
The Browns
ruined
don't seem to
tower.
do anything all that well.
Savior
They're just
of the Tower Heart.
so you have something to start with. Maybe the
Most
others have
wise
more
master.
specialties.
Keeper